Hello everyone, welcome to Tier 2. Title probably hasn't been changed, if not just fucking ignore it. I just got home from soccer, decided fuck it, why not, I'll stream. Yeah, that's introductions for you. Lap 9 out of 36, safety car involved. Welcome back to the racing. Everyone has boxed onto the hard compounded tyres. Junkyard and Marv have stayed on their sets, and Drop Bear has gone onto the mediums. And someone keeps sending me Steam invites. And it's Kyo. Kyo is being a muppet. Kyo is just continuously sending me Steam invites, and I don't need them. Rightio, teammates come back out, sorry, the Mercedes has come back on the hards, Marv has come back out on the mediums. Apparently Matty, AU and Jacko are supposedly lapped. Apparently Lamb won the sprint race, lucky it's a sprint weekend so I could join, if not this would probably be race over by now. Safety car should be in this lap. Honestly, might do a lap with Romsey, talk about the trees again. Hopefully the timer thing sorts itself out. But as you can see, yeah, safety car is in this lap. Fastest lap is Echo, a 109.633. Oscar Piastri Goat just sitting behind him, and so is Matty AU with those lap times. Matty AU, who did race in Tier 3. Kyotonic in the Haas, Ladozi gone, and so is Toddy. Toddy caused this safety car. We are on board with Mr. Echo, as he's not gone yet. He is not gone yet, and he's gone. He gets the jump on Oscar Piastri Goat, still warming up his tyres. No one is using any battery. No moves have been made at the moment. Elmer Jacko still in the position. Back to leader, Mertz has been spun. Oh, he's gone again, almost collides with Marv. Very unlucky start for Mertz here at the safety car restart. Echo leading the way, 6/10 is the gap. Followed by Oscar Piastri and Haydo. Romsey a close fourth, followed by Limitless, Matty AU, Elmer Jacko, Scotty, Jetman, Lamb, Ghost Rider, Kyotonic, Junkyard, Drop Bear, Logan, Marv, and Mertz. Mertz, 1.2 seconds. He would love to catch back up and get into that slipstream. Slipstream, I swear to God, I can't speak today. But yeah, welcome to the stream. If you can't hear me, I'll turn myself up. I can't, because Muppet. But yeah. Now, Gatorade, A-Dog, we are now. Anyway, Drop Bear makes the move on Junkyard, getting it done before turn 2. Going side by side through turn 2 is a death wish and a half. Matty AU sticking with the top guys at the back here. Lamb almost going for a move on Jetman. Ghost Rider sitting behind him. Kyotonic making it 12 and 9 for the Haas drivers, 13 and 8 for the Mercedes. As you all know, they are both battling for the wooden spoon at the back of the grid. Logan trying to go for a move, goes down the inside, half spins on the exit, stays on the outside for this corner, but drifts, comes through, gets tagged again, left no room at all. A-Dog, you're the champ, not me. There is a gap between between Scotty and Elmer Jacko. This means Lamb could have a chance here. Lamb is not very close. He is actually further away than Jetman is. Lamb did make it past Jetman though. Top 7 might escape from 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. Might be 2 areas. Logan getting a 3-second time pen. Hello Surd. How are you, mate? Welcome. Inters. I think this says tier 2. It says tier 3. Oh well. A-Dog, you wouldn't even go for that move if you tried. Echo still leading the race. If we do go to areas, Lamb started on pole, didn't even get off the line well. Still 9th position. Toddy lost 15 spots, so he must have started 3rd. Of course you would, A-Dog. You always go for the move if I'm the one you're doing it on. Third, I did not DNF. I got here late because I had soccer training, or football training, because A-Dog would kill me. Around the outside, Hado will try the move. Not fast enough to get close enough. Lamb going for the move, gets it done. Gets ahead and is now into P8. Mertz getting past Junkyard, making the move stick. Logan going again. That is Mertz in the wall. Apparently does not know how to turn around. Does get it turned around eventually. He's missing a lot of his wing. Lots and lots of his wing. 18 seconds. Third, we are an Australian league. Yes, Inters is Australian. Depending on how good your connection is, you could be racing if you wanted to join. Friday, Saturday and Sunday Australian time, we get racing. Lamb, fastest lap of the race. Sets it and gets it done. Kyatonic getting past his teammate Jetman, falling down the order. Scotty now a second adrift from P8 and a second ahead of P9. Oh, flex spin it, continue on. Merch is not having a fun time in his car, and Wajaka carrying the team. Will Mertz come into the pits? He does come into the pits. And he got a 10-second for it. Very unlucky, he does retire. So that is 3 retirements on the Lance Stroll moves to kick. Hey dog, you're not even in this tier, bro. Shut up. Imagine Jetman does it, I would laugh at you. Right, Limitless P5. One of them, probably quicker guys on this grid. Romsey making it into top 4. Lamb getting past Elmer Jacko. Gets it done. Escapes Scotty very easily. There is a train all the way from Logan to first. It's a massive train. Marv will be boxing again off those medium compound tyres. Unless he chooses otherwise. If we look at stops, Marv and Drop Bear have made 3 stops each. Everyone else has made 1 stop. Penalties, only a 3-second from Logan. That'll keep him where he is. He will stay in 15th and get a point. Top 15 score points in this race. Going for the move, there goes Echo. I will turn tyres off because we do not need them right now. Everyone will be staying on this tyre. Hado getting past OPG as well. Makes it stick. Hato now going for the lead on Echo. Echo moving to the inside. Through goes the Williams. The V-Carb staying where he is. He stays in P2. That's where he started and that's where he will finish after this battle. OPG right behind him. Romsey, P4, Lamb down the inside of Limitless, giving him room on the outside, keeping it get to the floor. Gets past, went from P10 to P5. Draco now P6, Maddie AU 7th, Jacko 8th, and Scotty 9th. Kyotonic is right behind Scotty. He desperately wants this move done. Logan closing in. There is a sort of gap. Jetman has kind of lost DRS. This affords Ghost Rider the space to move up ahead. He does not go for the move. Marv staying behind even though he's on the medium tyres. That would be a warning. Back on board, sorry, not Kyotonic, El Majako. El Majako currently leading this tier in P8. Ghost Rider gets done in by Marv. Marv going ahead of him. Ghost Rider, sorry, not Ghost Rider. Anyway, Scotty loses position to Kyotonic, who gets ahead. Jetman sitting behind. Would like to get closer, as close as possible. Back up at the front, Oscar Piastri will he go for the move? Again on Echo, will he stay behind? He doesn't have a choice though because Hato is right up his arse. And Hato is going for the move. And he goes down the inside of the race leader. Will he make it stick? He cannot make it stick. But this will give him a proper good exit on the outside. Will he go for the inside? No. Echo uses his DRS as well. Oscar Piastri goes down around the outside. Does not make the move stick. Goes off the track. Lane right behind him. Has gotten past Romsey. These top three are battling like Jesus. Oh my lord. So McLaren 3-4. What's his name? Dante will be very happy with that. Checkered Flag will be very happy with a 1-6 as well. Williams TP Aussie 2K Goat will be very happy with second, despite having a driver not in the points and DNFing. Everyone is doing exceptionally well. I think there's only the Aston Martins. There's only one Aston Martin. Everyone else is here. Brilliant, brilliant moves. You can see all the front wing changes. Echo is very far ahead. Hato closing the gap on him. Lamb right behind has gone past Oscar Piastri Goat, his teammate. Limitless Draco ahead of Romsey now. Romsey falling back further and further. El Majako on the rear end. Kyotonic is still there. Goes for the move. Down the inside. Does not make it stick. Sitting on board with him here. El Majako watching the battle between Romsey and Matty AU. Romsey would like to just get a little tiny bit closer on this exit. He does so. He doesn't let it go to the full gear. Hato getting past the leader. Echo not getting back through just yet. Will stay behind for another lap. Has no choice though. Lamb is on his ass. Lamb is pushing. Lamb does not have much ERS to work with. Echo going for the move on Hato. Gets the move done and completed. These two are rear end to front bumper to rear bumper. As they climb up the hill, Logan getting another 3 seconds. That is 6 seconds for the lone man with a penalty. I'm sorry, Hado, is your helmet a wood helmet? It looks like it's wood. It's fucking brilliant, bro. Imagine they did the whole calendar at night. Every race was a night race. Lem is cruising to the top. Same man who just a moment ago, a couple of laps ago actually, Logan has taken a piece of the marker board with him, but has lost out very severely. He's coming into the pit lane. I don't know why. He's retired from the session. I don't know why. He still would have got points. Oh, he wouldn't have because 2 seconds. Yeah, okay. Logan has retired. All top 15 will score points. It will just be up to penalties who finishes where. Tomorrow night we do have bloody hell, what's it called? We have tier 1. Shit. Logan's car has made it safely to an exit, hopefully. You don't want these cars steaming through and the AI is sitting there chilling. They finish the lap. 1:10.709. Scotty gets lost from Marv. Marv getting the move done. Jetman has also lost touch with the field. Front guys, Lamb sticking it. Oh my god, they are getting very close to each other. Around the outside goes Lamb. Possibly, we're watching as they climb up the hill. He squeezes him, but he gets the move done. Oscar Piastri going for the move as well, does not, he stays behind. It is now a 2, 3, 4, 5 McLaren and V-Cub. Ah, yes, we remember, my man. How are you, Devo? Hado currently leading the race from Lamb, who has gained a whole lot of positions, now wants to lead back, but Echo has other ideas. Does not go for the move. Oscar Piastri go around the outside, gets the move done on... Oh, Matty Ayu has dropped it. He is on the inside. Oi! He has dropped it all the way down behind Ghost Rider. Oscar Piastri does not get the move done. Lamb also sits behind Hado, who keeps the move done on him. The battery difference is fucking amazing. Lamb has spent all his time battling, while Hado has just been swapping back and forth with the front guys. We only have been streaming for 29 minutes, so I mean, to be fair, not been a very long stream. Matty Agnew has brought Prospect Drop Bear back into this. P14 just sitting on the cusp of not getting any return deal. Hado sitting at the front, he is gapped a long ways ahead. Front guys are catching very, very fast. Does not go for a move. That corner is very hard to get right, especially with that curb. That curb is a fucking menace. He does go behind. Lamb must be running way more wing than Hado, seeing as Hado has gained a shit ton of battery. the last thing you'd want to see as Hato would be Lamb getting out of your DRS. Does not escape this time. Beautiful cornering. We will be on the back. We will be watching from Hato. Will he go for the move? He has got straight line speed. He does go for it. Lamb not making it easy, but he does make it to the line. Echo gaining about 2/10 on the cars ahead. Just from DRS alone with his ERS. Someone has dropped it. That is Matty AU and Ghost Rider, both with damage. No, Matty AU has escaped damageless. But Ghost Rider actually has damage now. Could fall to P15. The Battle Cat will be very bloody happy with 1 extra point, as it can now be seen. Ghost Rider could also get a penalty here. Remember, top 15 score points, top 8 scored in the first round. I will run through both results at the end of this. Hato leading currently, Lamb in second, third Echo. Oscar Piastrigo, will he make it interesting and end up in the lead? No, Lamb cruises past into P1. Gissa moved on. Hato losing out to Lamb once again. He's closing the distance. He doesn't go for it though. He closes in at certain points of the track, braking. It is Lamb's side that brakes and gets traction down much easier. Ghost Rider has boxed. He's come out on the medium tyres. Marv is on the mediums as well. We'll have to box again. Fastest lap is a 109.559. Gap to leader is about 38 seconds, if that. You'll see, I'll check. Comes out of the pits, 46 seconds. Gap to leader, 20 seconds, 17. It's about, if we're looking at it from 11th, it's a 5-second gap, 4.5. So any pens could be the end of your race. Scotty and Jetman sticking behind and sticking with Marv and Kyotonic. Back up at the front, Hato putting the DRS on as Lamb is saving. No, he was probably burning it. I don't know. But Hato back in the lead, 9 laps to go. Oscar Piastrigo is not making any inroads. Right. Romsey sitting on the back of Draco, not able to make the move. Just keeping Jacko at bay. Lamb not going for the move either. He's sticking on him. Uses his battery. Goes for the move slowly. You can see the car pass through. Turns off the battery, staying ahead. Turning in a little too early, going off the throttle. Hato, will he go for the move? No, he sticks in behind, using probably none on his battery to save up. He is dropping a lot, unless Lamb was using. He is 2+ over on fuel. Let's go through and check if anyone is down on fuel. Shouldn't be down on fuel because this game is so bad. Right, we can turn that back off. Don't want checkered flag getting any information. Because he is 100% doing his engineering, like always. A switchback on the cards for Hato. Hato around the outside, makes it work, makes it stick. Hato also on the charge, sticking behind, almost gets hit up the arse by Oscar Piastri. Limitless sitting there, waiting for a moment to pounce. Romsey behind him, followed by Jacko, Kyatonic, Marv, and Scotty is your top 10. Bottom 5 are Jetman, Drop Bear, Maddie, Junkyard, and Ghost Rider. Drop Bear is losing time slowly. Everyone else is in a train. Notice how big is the train. It is now 4.1 seconds. So it's not going well for all the guys. If you get a 5-second time penalty, you could easily drop from 1st all the way down to 11th. Which would be unfortunate. Even getting a 15-second would drop you down to P12. Someone has dropped it. That has been Ghost Rider. He has got out of the spin. Lamb making the move on Echo. Echo going for the move. Goes straight to the outside. Gets squeezed. Gets turned in on. Echo will not be happy with that. Loses position. Jetman, a 3-second time penalty. This will keep him in P11, but will diminish any chances of getting past Scotty and anyone ahead. Lamb might be under investigation, who bloody knows, but Hato 5/10 ahead. 5/10 between the teammates as well. Limitless followed by Echo. Remember, kids, turn right to go left. That's what Devastator says. Anyway, Echo getting moved on by Romsey. Romsey sticking around. Does not end up sticking his nose in that business. Echo could end up losing out to his teammate here. He's not fast enough. 8/10 is the gap. Romsey not going for the move, sticking behind him. Hato gets past, gets overtaken by Lamb, sitting right on his ass. I like the ball there, ball bit. Right, lap 35, we're going to go on board with, sorry, lap 33, we're going to go on board with Romsey and go for a lap of the trees. Because I love my trees. So does everyone else, apparently. Because no one lets me bloody live it down. Coming on to the pit straight, on board with Romsey for his one and only spotlight run. Let's make this count. Do not spin, I swear to God. I'm looking at the trees in an Alpine. Right, we're on board with the Alpine up to the start-finish line. You can't see any trees, honestly. There are nothing around. There's trees behind those grandstands, but there's a hell of a lot of trees coming into Sector 1 on the outside and on the inside. As you can see, lots and lots of trees. There are massive grandstands taking all the tree cover. Boom. Anyway, into, well, actually, it's the triple right-hander, uphill triple right. There are trees on the outside above the track. There are 2 trees lonely as hell over there. There's a tree lonely as fuck over there. Into the bowl, into the ladle, on the double right, whatever the bloody hell you want to call it. Why am I on board with Echo? Anyway, there's one lonely ash tree. And then there's a lonely ash tree coming up to the end of Sector 3. Just onto the straight. Plus the F124 signs those that this game should be put in a bin. Anyway, coming up to the line. Lots of trees on the outside. And that is your lap of the trees. Oscar Piastri getting through P2. Letting his teammate reap the rewards. Anyway, Jetman on the back of Scotty. Will he make the move? Not fast enough. Scotty not making it easy for him. Lamb is keeping the lead. Hato right behind. Oscar Piastri has not moved. Lap 34 of 36. Elmer Jacko very close to Romsey, using his battery. Romsey using his battery as well. Jacko continuing to use his battery. Does he go for the move? He does. He sends it way too fast. I have no idea what happened to Jacko there, but he must not have been able to brake. But now he has Kyotonic right on his ass. Kyo going to the outside, braking just a bit later, but Jacko leaves him the racing room. Kyo still using battery up the hill. Will need to be left room. Jacko does leave the room nice and fairly, but Kyotonic does not get the move done. Will not be very happy with that. Everyone has battery saved. Let's go through everyone's battery. Right, Lamb 74, Hato 92, 79, 92, 97, 65, 38, 35, 90, 73, 54, 92, 35, 25, and 55. Up to the line, Hato gets the move done on Lamb. On to lap 36. You want to be behind someone here, coming up to the line. You do not want to get past at this point, or if you do, you want to stay ahead. Kind of down the outside, leaving no room to Lamb. Lamb still makes the pass though. Hato's sticking behind. Oscar Piastri goes 6/10 behind, followed by Limitless, Draco, and Echo. Mr. Bottle Job in 18th. Exactly, Flew. Spot on. He was the reason I was able to stream, so, I mean, fair enough. Anyway, Lamb still at the top of the timesheets. Still has the battery over Hato at the moment. Could be on for a win. It could be a 1-3 for the McLarens. Coming up to the line. Hato not close enough. Wasting his battery. Lamb will come up to the line and get a provisional P1. Hato, then Oscar, then Limitless, Echo, Romsey, Jacko, Kyo, Marv, just finishing behind Scotty, and then Jetman. Prosperic Drop Bear, upping the ante. 5 seconds behind. Madieu will be next across the line. He finishes in a solid 13th. 14th will be Junkyard. And then 15th will be this lovely man. Anyway, there we go. Let's look at the sprint. It was Lamb from Oscar Piastri, from Toddy, Romsey, Draco, Jacko, Echo, Hado, Massey, Kaio, Scotty, Jetman, Junkyard, Marv, Drop Bear, Ghost Rider, Mertz, Logan, and Ladozi, who did not set a time at all. He was 13 minutes off, so I wonder if these three retired. Anyway, in the race, Lamb back on the top step, getting first. Jetman, the only one of the three, second. The top 10, if you get literally, if Lamb gets a 5-second time penalty, he'll drop to 10th, because that's how close everyone was at the end. Anyway, it was Lamb, Harido, Piastri, Goat, Limitless, Echo, Romsey, Jacko, Kaio, Marv, Scotty, Jetman, Drop Bear, Matty Junkyard, Ghost Rider, Logan, Mertz, Toddy, and Ladozi. 4 DNFEs. Logan, because he got too many pens. Toddy gave me a safety car so I could jump in. Ladozi, I had no idea. He did get a stop in, so I wonder if he DNF'd then. Mertz just DNFing in the pits. Had enough of the game. But yeah, weekend results. Lamb secures the full points. We got someone, we got Hater. Oh. Shit. Hang on, let's put it on. Let's chuck it back on that, because it's better. Right, let's go here. Hater, I had you muted.
What?
So I had to unmute you. Right, so yeah, Scotty saying might see some new tier 1 drivers next season. Anyway, Lamb, do you know if Piastri's going to join?
Probably not. I don't think he has a microphone.
Well, if he doesn't, I may as well start it. Hado, you got P2. How was the sprint race for you? Because I never actually got to see that.
Shocking. I finished P8. Could have been a bit higher, but one of Draco's rejoins stuffed me a bit, lost me a couple positions, so really had to bust my ass with the setup I was running in the sprint. So I was lucky to get that P8 for the last point. But could have been better, but shit happens.
Did you change any setups or like anything from your setup from sprint to the main race?
Yes, I did. I changed a lot. I think the suspension I had was a bit outdated, so I was always sliding after a couple laps, and I changed my wings a lot. They were in the 40s, and I dropped them into the 30s, low 30s.
Yeah, that gave you more straight line speed than others, which meant you could not use your battery and still keep the lead.
Yeah, well, my last lap, Liam's downforce was just too good. We're in the team chat, and I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I'll go for it. First DRS, I'll gap him hard enough. turns out I did not, with a full battery burning down to 20%. So
Yeah,
if you think you
true.
got it, you don't.
Yeah, fair enough. Especially when Lem says that's his favourite track
Oh,
of the
it's mine as
calendar.
well.
It's yours as well. Well, there you go. You just had some outdated setup stuff compared to him.
Yep. Yep.
Oh well, that is very unlucky. How are you feeling for next week? We do have Monza next week.
Um. Oh yeah. Look, I've said this to some people before. It's either a track you're really good at or you're not, and you'll just drop off. So with saying that, I'm gonna have to work on finding a setup that's fast enough that I can stay with everyone. But yeah, pens will come into play there, I reckon, with Ascari and some of the chicanes. Just the high speed corners, which will get them.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta find a setup that's good for corners as well as the straights. Tricky setup to pull off. Yeah, congratulations on P2 despite the sprint.
Thank you.
Next we have Lamb. Hello, Lamb. I think this is the first time I've actually talked to you.
It is indeed.
It is indeed
About time.
about time. Fair enough. Lamb, you had a stellar result. P1 in the sprint and P1 in the race. How does that feel for you especially?
Feels really good. Haven't had the best of starts in the races, that is, but so I'm happy to finally put myself up there for one.
Yeah. I actually remember your first race you did at Spain in the Hascar. You were leading, but you got, I think it was 6 seconds worth of penalties just from going wide. So you've redeemed yourself later on, especially in the McLaren. Dante will be very happy with how you guys have both gone today.
I hope he is.
You
Work
hope
my
he
butt
is.
off for that.
He goes, not good enough, it should have been P1, P2, P1,
Yeah.
No, I won't be happy with me beating him.
Yeah.
P2. Yeah, well, did you make any setup changes to your car, or did you keep it the same for both sessions?
There was a time about halfway through the sprint where I was considering upping the front wing by a few clicks. As you might have seen on the stream, going to turn one, there was a few times I missed the apex by a country mile. No matter what I did with the brake bias, could have been 52, 54, I missed it. So there was a point where I was like, I might up the front wing, but then it just got to a point where I was like, actually, you know what? I don't want to change this momentum I'm building.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your double win, max points for you, and almost max points for your teammate. How are you feeling for Monza coming up?
Oh, like Hato said, it's a track either you're good at or you're going to be nowhere near the front. Ascari, definitely, I don't like Ascari too much of my setup. It's a bit iffy in there. So, definitely, I'm going to come out of Monza with a penalty, of a track limits penalty, I can guarantee it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I mean, I did get here late. I missed the sprint by a country mile because I was at the football for the whole damn day. So I got here, thanks to Toddy, I actually got in and was able to record the race. Thank you, Toddy. Special shout out to Hado's teammate for binning it. I think that concludes the stream.
Wow.
Thanks to your teammate, I got in the lobby. But yeah, I think that concludes the stream. Go ahead and check out Apollo Pepsi. He's currently doing the 12 hours of Spa with his team on iRacing. Go check him out, see how he's doing. Tier 1 will be tomorrow. No idea if Jamie Perry will be your commentator for that or if it will be me again. But yeah, like I said, congratulations P1, P2 and P3. I'm dead. They're all dead because sprint race sucks. I did my trees lap. You should all be happy about that.
I'm not. That was annoying.
Yeah, I did it with the Alpine as well. But yeah, the Miami GP is this weekend as well. Qualifying should be at like fucking what time? Like 1:30 in the morning. So check that out as well. If not, you don't have to. The car designs look like shit. F1 should change it to just have every car in black. But yeah, congratulations P1, P2, P3. Hopefully see them up at Tier 1 next year because they're all too fucking quick. Yeah, Tier 1 tomorrow. See you all then. It's goodbye from me. These cunts can go fuck off. See ya.